Hi, everybody. I'm Shelli Kurth, and I'm here with my colleague, Dr. Nicole Assisi, and we are here today to talk to you about how to stay sane in these unprecedented times of parenting.
On today's episode, we're going to talk a little bit about writing. Now, you know that Shelli and I have both been educators for many years. We're both homeschooling parents, and we're trying to combine those two things in these episodes for you to provide you with some practical tips and tricks of what you can do at home with your learners of all ages. Today's episode specifically, we're going to be talking about writing, and all the tools that we're mentioning today, we'll include them in the comments of this video, but you can always find them on our website at thriveps.org. Just click on the family playbook. So when it comes to writing, one of the best ways to teach writing is to actually write together. So get out some pens and papers and start writing stories together. My son and I love journaling together. We go on our bikes and become nature observers, and we take our little journals and we write down words that we see. Another writing tip could be to write to members of Congress or city council about an issue that you notice. You know, maybe it's a crack in the sidewalk that needs to be fixed, or maybe you're worried about littering or want to improve the community in some ways. Why not write a letter? A lot of our elected officials will even write you a letter back, which is always exciting for kids. When writing together too, think about the fun ways that you can write together. Many of us as children did Mad Libs. You can start writing stories and complete them. You can leave each other notes throughout the house. Write each other a card, you know, leave them on each other's pillows or hide secret messages around the house. Sit quietly and write in your journal, or just write some funny stories. But the important thing is get writing and spend some time writing together, and then look back at what you previously wrote. Maybe improve on the story, maybe revise it, maybe add to it. Just get engaged in writing. Now, when you're doing that, you'll most likely encounter some words that you don't know either what they mean or you don't know how to write them. For my son, David, recently, he was really interested in crystals, and that's a hard word for a kindergartner to write. And so we actually wrote that word and we put it on a word study ring. Now, in previous episodes, we've talked about these little binder rings. You can see a picture right here. And so on that ring, write the words that you want to use in a story but that are hard to write, or put down some words that you don't know the definitions of, but that you want to learn with more fluency. My son lately has also really been into synonyms, so words that have the same meaning. And you can put those on there as well. Like, what are the different ways for your stories that you can use the word said, or, you know, but then he yelled, he shouted, he bellowed. So many ways to get creative with language. Just engage, look them up, add to them, grab a little journal, and have some fun. Shelli, what else can our viewers do to engage in writing with their child?
Sure. You know, you were talking about writing together, and I think that's awesome, but it's not always realistic as working parents, you know, juggling home and juggling homeschool. What does that look like? But I encourage you, whether or not you can write with your kiddo, to let them keep a writing journal. Your goal, especially during distance learning, is to grow independent learners. So writing is one of those ways that we can really push independence on our kids. Do some of that pre-work of writing together, but then hand over the writing journal and allow them to get creative and write. And it also, that journal lets them see progress of their work. I like the kind that gives you a space for pictures and writing. I've actually seen parents do like half and half pieces of paper where they put like the computer paper on half and then put in the binder paper and glue it to the other half. You don't have to get that creative. Just allowing your pictures and words to tell the story together is really fun, especially for your younger learners. And providing some prompts, because it's really hard for little kids especially, but I think for everyone to just think about what to write. That's a scary thing. What am I going to write? So if you brainstorm some ideas, but then just lift up and give some of those prompts for your little guys. Your little guys really will lean into things like, Tell about your favorite family vacation or your favorite foods. They don't have to be complicated at all because you just want really them to be able to do a few sentences on their own. But for your older kids, they can get really excited by things like write a screenplay or write a book. And I know that feels daunting to us as adults, but you would be surprised how many kids are like, yeah, writing a book sounds good. I've even included here, there's a book writing guide for elementary school kids that are in the notes. So they will enjoy that. They might enjoy that. Remember, writing's supposed to be enjoyable. So find something. I mean, maybe a blog or even a vlog where they're writing the script for that would be fun. Get them, your older kids, engaged in things that they love. Set a timer. Again, you're trying to grow independent writers. So just like we do with reading, if we're showing how much stamina they have. Today was 5 minutes. Tomorrow might be 6 minutes, growing in little increments. But pretty soon you'll have a writer that can sit down and write a whole story uninterrupted. So set that timer, celebrate successes, and keep that writing. Keep it in a folder. Keep it in the journal. Look at it and celebrate because you'll be able to see a lot of improvement over a year or even 6 months' time. And enjoy that. Writing is supposed to be a fun activity. Even when we're struggling, we're trying to make it fun. So enjoy writing with your kiddo.
Absolutely. And while you're at it, send us an email, contact@thriveps.org. Send us an email, have your learner send us an email, and we'll gladly write back. For this week's episode's resources and tools, as well as other resources, you can go to our website, thriveps.org, click on the Family Playbook, or look in the comment section here on YouTube for more information. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.